Welcome to Gear Auto TV, your home for high-octane reviews, pure muscle power, and everything that makes the automotive world roar. Today, we're stepping into the storm. The legend is back, revived, re-engineered, and reborn for a new generation. This is the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429A, a machine built to dominate every road it touches. This isn't just another trim level, it's a resurrection of one of Ford's most iconic muscle cars. A name that once defined raw power during the golden age of American performance has returned to challenge what modern muscle truly means. The 2026 Boss 429 greets you with a front design that feels both nostalgic and futuristic. The first thing that catches your eye is the wide, menacing grille framed by deep air intakes sculpted for maximum cooling efficiency. A large 429 badge sits proudly above the lower splitter, a nod to the original 1969 model. Ford's design team took inspiration from jet aircraft profiles, shaping every contour for aerodynamics without diluting the muscle car soul. The hood dominates the view, featuring a massive functional scoop feeding fresh air straight into the monstrous V8 beneath. Slim LED headlights pierce through the darkness like a predator's eyes. Every line screams intent. This car doesn't whisper performance, it announces it before you even start the engine. From the side profile, the Boss 429 looks like it's in motion even while parked. The body sits slightly lower than the standard Mustang GT, giving it a more aggressive stance. Ford widened the rear haunches to accommodate massive 305-section tires, emphasizing traction and control. The wheel arches house forged 20-inch alloys, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires designed for both track and street precision. The roof line flows smoothly toward the rear deck, blending muscle aesthetics with aerodynamic efficiency. Subtle Boss 429 insignias are integrated near the fenders, a tasteful reminders of the legend beneath the paint. A side glance tells you everything. This isn't just a car built to turn heads at traffic lights, it's built to conquer circuits, highways, and drag strips with equal dominance. The rear of the Boss 429 delivers a visual punch that's unmistakably Mustang. Quad titanium exhaust tips sit within a sculpted diffuser designed to channel airflow efficiently while generating downforce. The taillights retain the classic triple bar design, but with a darker smoke finish that complements the aggressive stance. Above them, a subtle carbon fiber lip spoiler adds functional grip without exaggeration. Beneath, a reworked bumper integrates cooling vents for the differential and brakes. Even the license plate recess has been redesigned for improved aerodynamic flow. Everything feels purposeful. Every curve, vent, and shadow carries performance DNA. The back end doesn't just complete the look, it reinforces the power narrative that began at the hood scoop. Interior: step inside, and the Boss 429 welcomes you into a cockpit that balances raw muscle heritage with digital sophistication. Ford hasn't gone for luxury excess. Instead, it focuses on driver engagement. The dashboard architecture wraps around the driver like a fighter jet canopy. A massive 13.2-inch curved digital display replaces traditional gauges, configurable for track mode, daily driving, or drag strip telemetry. Next to it, a 12.9-inch center touchscreen houses Sync 5 with full Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integration. Despite the tech, physical toggle switches remain for vital controls, keeping that old-school muscle feel alive. The seats deserve special mention. Recolor racing buckets trimmed in suede and leather with embossed Boss 429 logos. They grip tight during high-speed maneuvers yet remain comfortable for long drives. Carbon fiber accents stretch across the dash and door panels, while brushed aluminum pedals gleam underfoot while lighting. A thick flat-bottom steering wheel completes the setup, featuring drive mode selectors and paddle shifters milled from aluminum. Everything about the interior says performance-focused without sacrificing daily usability. Performance under the hood lies the Reborn 7.0-liter V8, hand-built at Ford's Performance Center. This naturally aspirated monster delivers 670 horsepower and 610 pound-feet of torque, revving past 7,200 revolutions per minute. It delivers an exhaust note that could wake the dead. Paired with the 6-speed manual gearbox or an optional 10-speed automatic, the Boss 429 hits 0-60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. Top speed exceeds 190 miles per hour, while quarter-mile times hover near the 11-second mark. Ford engineers completely reworked the suspension, introducing adaptive MagneRide dampers calibrated specifically for this model. A limited slip differential, reinforced drive shaft, and carbon composite prop shaft ensure that every ounce of torque reaches the pavement efficiently. Braking comes courtesy of Brembo 6-piston calipers up front, gripping massive 15.5-inch rotors. The stopping power feels immediate, controlled, and consistent even after repeated laps on a circuit. In track mode, the Boss 429 transforms. A throttle response sharpens, suspension stiffens, and the exhaust valves open fully, unleashing a symphony of mechanical aggression. It's visceral, alive, and unapologetically wild. Yet switch back to normal mode, and it becomes surprisingly civilized. Ride comfort remains firm but compliant. Noise insulation balances the roar, and the steering relaxes enough for city cruising. This dual personality defines the modern Boss, a ferocious when demanded, composed when required. Beyond brute strength, the Boss 429 carries an arsenal of technology. A new performance data recorder logs lap times, G-forces, and even steering input. A heads-up display projects crucial information directly onto the windshield. Driver assists include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, and blind spot monitoring, though Ford tuned them to stay unobtrusive for purists who prefer raw control. A premium Bang & Olufsen audio system delivers crystal clarity when you're not listening to the thunderous exhaust. The car also introduces Ford's new dynamic sound balance, an algorithm adjusting cabin acoustics based on throttle position, ensuring the engine note feels immersive without overwhelming. Ford positions the 2026 Mustang Boss 429 as a halo model, priced from around $92,000, climbing to $108,000 when fully equipped with the Carbon Track package. That package includes carbon fiber wheels, a lightweight rear seat delete option, and aerodynamic upgrades for serious enthusiasts. Compared to rivals like the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 and Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, the Boss 429 stands out for its naturally aspirated purity and handling refinement. It's a collector's dream wrapped in a modern engineering masterpiece. Out on the open road, the Boss 429 feels like a weapon forged from steel, fuel, and adrenaline. The steering is immediate, the balance remarkable for a front-engine layout. Corner entry feels sharp, mid-corner stability unwavering. There's a sense of connection between driver and machine that's rare in today's digitally filtered cars. Downshifting through the gears rewards you with that unmistakable crackle from the exhaust, a sound that reminds everyone nearby that the age of muscle is far from over. The throttle response is instantaneous, the feedback pure. Every mile behind the wheel reinforces a single truth: the Boss 429 isn't just built to perform, it's built to make you feel. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 isn't merely a car, it's a statement, a declaration that muscle still matters, that emotion still trumps automation. It captures the heart of its 1969 ancestor while proving that tradition and technology can coexist beautifully. For those who crave authenticity, for those who live for the sound of a high-revving V8 echoing through their bones, this is the ultimate expression of the Mustang legacy. Thanks for watching Gear Auto TV. If this review fueled your passion for performance, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into automotive excellence, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the Boss 429 over its rivals? Until next time, stay fast, stay curious, and keep your wheels spinning.